In the southwestern section of North Carolina, stretching from gently rolling foothills into the heart of the famous Blue Ridge Mountains, is Rutherford County, one of the foremost progressive counties in the state. Its lands are varied and attractive, penetrated by swift-flowing rivers and vigorous creeks. Rich with the romance of early western North Carolina history, Rutherford County first served as a buffer between the Cherokee Indians on the west and adjoining counties on the east. Her history of more than 280 years holds a treasure of agricultural and textile development and intellectual and economic growth. Today, from east to west across the county, there bustles one of the most thriving textile developments in the South. In the southwestern section of North Carolina, stretching from gently rolling foothills into the heart of the famous Blue Ridge Mountains, is Rutherford County, one of the foremost progressive counties in the state. Its lands are varied and attractive, penetrated by swift-flowing rivers and vigorous creeks. Rich with the romance of early western North Carolina history, Rutherford County first served as a buffer between the Cherokee Indians on the west and adjoining counties on the east. Her history of more than 280 years holds a treasure of agricultural and textile development and intellectual and economic growth. Today, from east to west across the county, there bustles one of the most thriving textile developments in the South. One of the county's showplaces is Forest City, largest town in the county and selected by the United States Department of Agriculture as one of the 10 most beautiful and best planned cities in the nation. Originally incorporated in 1877 as Burnt Chimney, the name was changed in 1887 to Forest City. Though twice destroyed by fire, Forest City is apparently none the worse for them. Today, its main thoroughfare holds a continuation of modern stores and public buildings, a feature which adds attractively to its small town charm. Typical of these modern structures is Collins Evans Department Store. Weekdays, the store is bustling with the activity of townspeople and county residents who come here in search of the outstanding values for which Collins Evans is famous. An alert, conscientious sales force provides a courteous and efficient aid to customers in helping them to correctly select their ever-shopping needs. The outstanding services extended by Collins Evans establishes this store as a necessary part of Rutherford County resources. While a sufficiency of department stores in Forest City cater to a diversity of shopping needs, there is also an excellent specialty shop catering to the demands of the style-conscious women in this area. The Davis Sisters Dress Shop has served Forest City and Rutherford County for many years with exclusive, better quality wearing apparel. The Davis Sisters, owners and operators of the shop, have had wide experience in the selecting of high-styled women's wear for every department of the store. Rothmore coats and suits and Gage hats are just two of the many famous labels to be found in this shop, which is truly devoted to the discerning woman. Carrying out every need for Rutherford County's style-conscious women, Forest City boasts the modern beauty shop as a clearinghouse for all feminine beauty problems. This popular beauty center is owned and operated by Mrs. Cordelia Camp, who is ably assisted by a complete staff of expert beauticians. These beauticians are ever alert to the modern trend in hairstyling, cutting, and permanent waving. Beauty is rampant in Forest City and the county. Its residential sections hold many lovely and interesting homes. Whether they be large, pretentious dwellings on wide shaded lawns or neat bungalows with small gardens, together they vibrate the wholesome substantiality which gives Forest City and the county a fine dignity. Any home-loving and home-owning community naturally demands a sufficient variety of home furnishing sources in order to keep these homes well furnished. In Forest City, the Paget and King Furniture Company adequately serves this section with every type of furniture, ranging from elegant to practical. The community-minded business methods practiced by Paget and King through many years establishes this firm as a dependable name in home services throughout the county. Another necessary service to homes and businesses alike is that of the J.W. Davis Plumbing Company. The excellent plumbing and heating facilities found in Forest City and the county are due in large part to the conscientious work of this firm. J.W. Davis takes special pleasure in successfully completing every job extended to them because they know that in doing it well, they will not only please the customer, but will improve the community. A splendid example of progressiveness is found in the beautiful new location of Hughes Home and Auto Supplies. Every space in this outstanding shopping and service center has been designed for the convenience and service of a growing clientele. The front of the store is divided into 7 distinctly different departments, each conveniently displaying the particular merchandise to be found in that department. The rear of the store holds a radio repair shop and features the latest in modern repair equipment. Hughes Jewelry Store, operated mainly by Mrs. Hughes, is another successful venture of Johnny Hughes, popular owner of both businesses. Established several years ago, this firm has continuously developed the unanimous confidence of the county through quality merchandise and dependable services rendered. Philanthropical feeling runs high in Rutherford County. Its civic clubs have instigated and carried through many worthwhile movements through the unselfish efforts of their members who willingly give their time and energy toward making this county a better place in which to live. The greatest institution in the county is the church, for herein lies the strength of every endeavor. That Rutherford County is a church-going community has constituted a better understanding among her fellow men and has laid the foundation for perfect cooperation, the backbone of any community. It is true then that without her church life, Rutherford County would have no community. The kind, sympathetic services of the Paget and King Funeral Home are a credit to Forest City and the county. For years, they have been building a reputation of usefulness through their kindness to bereaved families throughout this area. The increasing need for farm machinery and automobiles in this progressive community has been proved by the success of Lee R. Robbins Incorporated, Forest City's representative for international trucks, McCormick Deering Farm Machinery, and Oldsmobile and Cadillac automobiles. A busy, growing county such as Rutherford demands the use of dependable transportation and farm machinery. Townspeople and county dwellers know they have in Lee Robbins Sales and Service the answer to this ever-increasing need. The courteous, reliable service and attention extended by members of this firm to their customers has further established this business as a necessary element to future progress in this town and the county. Automobile owners have found in the Paul Doggett Oil Company the dependable fuel for their cars. This distributor of Shell oil and gasoline has served Rutherford, Polk, and parts of Cleveland County since 1938 with increasing success. Many homes throughout this area are regular users of the popular Shell fuel oil and kerosene. These products are promptly delivered by means of an efficient fleet of trucks. The Paul Doggett Dunn Brick Company has become a familiar name in construction work throughout the county. The Dunn Brick machine, seen here, turns out 40,000 bricks per day. Only cement, sand, and gravel are used in the manufacture of this product. Due to its beauty, permanence, and lower construction cost, this product is the constant demand of contractors in Rutherford County. Proof of its reliability may be seen in the Duke Power Company at Cliffside, where they were used in this enormous construction. Rutherford County can well look with gratitude to this source for building better homes, public buildings, and institutions in this area. Proud of its educational advantages, Rutherford County boasts a number of well-equipped and properly staffed grammar and high schools. Few parents fail to realize what an important part these schools play in the development of the youth of Rutherford County. One of the nicer things about Forest City is its friendliness. As in most small towns, the drugstore becomes a popular meeting place for children and grown-ups alike. Smith's Cut-Rate Drugstore is a scene of busy activity nearly every hour of the day. The friendly owner and his reliable prescription department are just two of the reasons for this. Other attractions are found in his variety of drug needs, delicious sodas and sandwiches, and wide assortments of famous cosmetics. Banking service reflects Rutherford County's progressive spirit. Here, an adequate number of banks take seriously their role as the financial heart of this teeming industrial and business community. The Union Bank and Trust Company, represented in Forest City, Spindale, and Rutherfordton, exemplify the type of bank which serves the Rutherford area. Their spacious quarters tell at a glance that modern service is a keynote. And as you watch the customers, you realize that this is truly a modern service for all the people who come with confidence to these banks when they seek financial aid. Forest City is also endowed with adequate public facilities and utilities, which not only serve their purpose, but lend to the town's attractiveness as well. No other service in the county reaches so many lives daily as does the Forest City Courier, the largest newspaper in the county and the oldest and most progressive newspaper. Aside from being among the best equipped newspaper plants in North Carolina, it is admirably equipped for production of almost any kind and type of commercial job work. A wide range and variety of paper, plus a skilled force, enables the plant to turn out job work seldom produced in a small town plant. The Forest City Courier has the largest number of feature articles, the greatest amount of sports news, and the largest number of pictures of any newspaper published in Rutherford County. Equally as popular in this and surrounding counties is radio station WBBO. From this modern building, located right in the heart of the county, comes the voice of Rutherford. Since its opening in September 1947, WBBO has endeavored to provide a localized radio broadcasting service to this county and adjoining communities. Operating as a clear channel regional station, WBBO also maintains remote studios in Marion and broadcasts programs daily for Marion and Tryon. For entertainment to please all ages and personalities, Forest City leans to its theaters. No other one facility reaches such a diversity of entertainment appetites. Due credit should go to the owners who bring the wholesome type of pictures these appetites demand. Another diversion is appreciated at the Drive-In Grill, located conveniently on U.S. Highway 221. Nearly everyone in this section is familiar with the delicious, pungent pit-cooked barbecue, which is prepared on the premises regularly and served in the grill or in handy take-home packages. Other specialties center around fresh seafood, chicken, and steak with all the trimmings to make each dish a memorable one. When housewives tire of regular kitchen drudgery, it's comforting to know that they can find a meal at the Drive-In Grill which will please every member of the family. In these busy days, another boon to Forest City and Rutherford County housewives is found at the Hilton Bakery, where a variety of cakes, pies, pastries, and breads await their selection. This busy retail store is also prepared to handle special orders of any size for all occasions. Bakers of that wholesome Hilton's Delight bread, the Hilton Baking Company has served Rutherford and surrounding counties for 3 years. The increasing demand for Hilton's Delight bread lies in the fact that it is unquestionably richer than any other bread made in this section of the country. Although it is the only bakery in the county, Hilton's delicious baked goods are distributed regularly to stores throughout this section by means of an efficient fleet of trucks. Forest City's municipal government centers in and around her city hall. Her mayor and city council members are keenly interested in affairs that will improve and develop this community into a better place in which to live and work. Regular meetings are held by this group for the purpose of discussing and proposing plans for the general improvement of this area. An alert police department protects this community from unlawful and disrupting influences. An adequately equipped fire department stands fully prepared at all times to fight the fire hazards that may threaten the community. A vital leader in the promotion of Forest City as an outstanding town in the county and the state is the vigorous Junior Chamber of Commerce. Its membership consists of a well-diversified group of active young men who willingly give their time and energy to all civic endeavors. To the west of Forest City is Spindale, one of the younger towns in the county and center of a thriving textile industry. The world-famous Stonecutter Mills, located here, is one of the largest industries in Rutherford County. Manufacturers of fancy rayon woven materials, Stonecutter is under the direction of a progressive management that supervises an annual payroll of about $4 million. Stonecutter offers its family members a safe, clean mill, interesting work, and advancement in their chosen fields. In addition to good wages, these members enjoy an employee profit sharing and benefit plan. Total contributions by the company for the employees, held by an independent trustee, now amount to $1,300,000. There is also a hospitalization and life insurance plan through the Rutherford Foundation, to which Stonecutter has donated generously. Stonecutter is not just a group of buildings and machinery. It's a living, breathing, vital community of over 1,200 individuals engaged in a common project. Under the American way of life, participants in community life benefit directly therefrom, and the individuals making up the Stonecutter family are no exception. Spindale Mills make up another large portion of this textile community and is one of the youngest industrial organizations in Rutherford County. When the present management took over the old Spencer Mills in October 1939, the product as well as the equipment were completely revamped. Today, this mill is one of the most modern cotton mills in this section. Spindale Mills manufactures fancy colored yarn, shirting, and dress goods. Their biggest customers being Coet and Peabody Company, manufacturers of popular Arrow shirts. Approximately 1/3 of the mill's employees live in the county village, where some 125 houses are maintained. Improvements are continuously made in the village to enhance and improve the living conditions of employees. Registered nurses are employed by the mill to handle the first aid problems of employees and their families. A keen personal interest in community life and the advancement of company employees stems from the fact that most of the mill supervisors and key personnel are lifelong residents of Rutherford County. The cultural needs of Spindale have not been neglected. Both elementary and high schools are standard accredited with able staffs who've been trained to guide and teach these future young leaders. Spindale's main street holds a variety of stores and shops which serve adequately the material needs of the community. Sterling Dry Goods Company centers for the entire family with complete stocks of quality merchandise at fair prices. Friendly, courteous service and reliable purchases have established this store as a favorite shopping center for the entire county. Long and Orders Furniture Company typifies still another service to this area with their wide assortment of home furnishings. For the convenience of a diversified clientele, the store is stocked with merchandise of suitable types and prices. This includes a generous stock of electrical appliances, radios and phonographs, and oil heaters. An expert repair shop is maintained also to keep these articles in excellent condition. Every community needs a good hardware store, and especially a community of rich farming and home-loving backgrounds such as this. Spindale Cash Hardware holds a veritable treasure of tools and hardware of every size and description for the housewife and farmer. This includes everything you would expect in a complete hardware store, from colorful paints to long-wearing plumbing fixtures. Rounding out these excellent home services is an abundance of fine food centers which keep Spindale homes and restaurants supplied with the necessary food items. Elish Cash Grocery radiates as the center for daily fresh vegetables and fruits, choice meats, and complete stocks of staple and canned goods. The self-service method practiced here offers a twofold advantage in speeding service and dispensing with accumulated grocery bills. With all its industrial work and daily routine, Spindale has fun also. A modern theater ideally located between Forest City and nearby Rutherford furnishes excellent entertainment for the whole community. There are approximately 4,000 farms in Rutherford County with a total income of over $4.5 million annually. Chief crops are cotton, sweet potatoes, corn, rye, and hay. In recent years, truck farming has supplemented these crops, and more recently, dairying has been added to the variety. The Rutherford Dairy, located in Spindale, gives further encouragement to this fast-growing industry. At the same time, it serves as an essential source for supplying nature's most excellent health-giving food, pure, wholesome milk, to consumers throughout the county. To this modern dairy plant, only the choicest grade A milk is brought for processing and pasteurizing under exacting scientific methods. Cleanliness, careful laboratory testings, and modern equipment make Rutherford dairy products a welcome treat to families and individuals throughout this area. A great advantage to wheat raisers is the Yelton Milling Company, wholesalers of flours, feeds, seeds, and fertilizers. The plant is so operated that farmers may drive up with their wheat and leave immediately with an exchange of flour. And that means the famous Yelton's Best and Yelton's Sun Gold flour, two popular names, especially in this area. A boon to cotton farmers is the Harris Gin and Ice Company, located at Harris, which is situated in the heart of the great cotton-growing area in the southern section of the county. This convenient and friendly service to farmers has gained the confidence of hundreds of customers in this area through many years of faithful accommodations. An additional service is the ice plant, which serves Harris and county homes daily with this product, so essential to modern-day living. Adjoining Spindale on the west is Rutherfordton, county seat of Rutherford. Rutherfordton was actually the county seat before it was a town. Geographical assets in the abundance of natural water supply and protective hills led to the selection of this site as county seat in 1785. But it was not until 1841 that Rutherfordton was incorporated. Rutherford County was named for Colonel Griffith Rutherford, a Revolutionary War hero and early pioneer. Rutherford Town, the original name, later became Rutherfordton, more commonly called Rufferton. Rutherfordton employs a major part of the county's 6,800 industrial workers. One of the larger industrial plants contributing to the county's industrial payroll of over $10 million is the Doncaster Collar and Shirt Company, located here. Since the beginning of Doncaster's operation in Rutherfordton back in 1931, they have won national recognition for the superb tailoring and meticulous finishing of their shirts. So widespread became their fame for magnificent tailoring that Doncaster decided to put this same tailoring into women's sport dresses, which would excel in fit and finish. Evidently, their decision was a good one, for soon these dresses became so sought after that it was necessary to have representatives in as many towns as possible to satisfy the women who had become Doncaster conscious. Rutherfordton feels proud to be the home of the superior workmanship which goes into the Doncaster garments, because the real credit goes to the Rutherfordton men and women who work so carefully to make these garments worthy of their great demand. Company management feels proud of these employees too, and to prove it, they've equipped their plant with modern machinery and set up excellent working conditions for employees. All this should not be forgotten at the mention of Doncaster, for each is dependent upon the other for producing the fine tailoring which goes into every Doncaster garment. Rutherford is also the proud possessor of Excelsior Mill No. 3, a branch of the famous Deering, Milliken & Company mill group of New York. Every style-conscious woman in America is familiar with the nationally advertised Milliken woolens, suitings, and coating found in fine stores throughout the country. Wools from all parts of the world are used in the manufacture of these fabrics. Since the Rutherfordton plant does not produce a finished fabric, the product is shipped to the parent plant in Union, South Carolina for this process. As an added service for the convenience of local trade, a small retail store with a wide assortment of fabrics is maintained on the plant property. When the Deering Milliken Company set up operation as a woolen mill in Rutherfordton 3 years ago, they established their belief in Rutherford County as a progressive part of the industrialized New South. That they've enjoyed an uninterrupted 3 years of operation here points out the fact that their choice was a wise one. Forest City and Spindale, Rutherfordton's community existence is well provided for with a variety of shopping centers which contain every commodity necessary to present-day living. Represented in the main business sections are stores and shops of almost every description. One of the busiest centers is Stamey's department store, known throughout the county as the home of nationally advertised merchandise. The popular Peter's shoes are featured in their shoe department. Such names as Botany Woolens grace their piece goods counters, which also hold other famous names in cottons and rayons. Nearly every woman knows the style and beauty of swansdown coats and suits, featured in the ladies' ready-to-wear department, while style-mart clothes for men round out the services of this complete shopping center. It is befitting that you would find a splendid sewing department in this center of fine fabric manufacturers. The City Sewing Shop holds the distinction of being the largest and best equipped sewing shop in western North Carolina. Louise Hollifield, the owner, has surrounded herself with capable, conscientious assistants who are not content with their work until the job is well done. The shop is adequately equipped to design and hand tailor any garment from simple house dresses and handsome suits to the finest formal wear. They also excel in men and children's wear as well. One of the best places to eat in this community is the Central Cafe. From a spotlessly clean kitchen come some of the most delectable foods to be found in this area. All dishes embody a home-cooked savoriness and are prepared from the finest of food products. The cleanliness is carried throughout, right into the main dining room, where friendly, courteous service prevails in an atmosphere of comfortable dignity. The demands of modern-day living in Rutherfordton are apparent in the success enjoyed by Crawley's Refrigeration Sales and Service. Complete stocks of GE ranges and refrigerators, plus a selection of modern deep freezers, proves that these demands are quickly and properly satisfied at Crawley's. Many other time-saving devices desired by the modern housekeeper and commercial consumer are here for their selection. Since no home is complete without a radio, Crawley's radio department features a generous stock of every type. An efficient repair service, under the direction of skilled technicians, works faithfully to keep Rutherfordton's electrical devices in tip-top condition. The Rutherford County Hospital reflects the county's medical prestige and serves as a complete health service to citizens in this area. Further evidence of the interest displayed in the county's health conditions is seen in the Rutherford County Tuberculosis and Health Association. Their generous service in helping to fight this dread disease should ever stand as a reminder for increased local support. Rutherfordton's public resources serve well the business, social, and cultural needs of this community. Here, too, one finds the educational resources equal to those of all progressive communities. The Rutherfordton Spindale High School serves both communities and exemplifies the interest of this county to support a well-rounded educational system for its children. What is now the Alexander Boarding School, located at Union Mills, was originally established as Round Hill Academy in 1899. The school at that time was an accredited standard high school and provided educational opportunities to the youth of the county which were not otherwise available. In 1924, this school became the Alexander School for Motherless Children. Rutherfordton boasts an active junior chamber of commerce, too, and like the Forest City Group, it has been the guiding hand in many worthwhile improvements for the town and the county. Few Rutherford citizens fail to realize this, as is shown by their loyal support of this organization's splendid work. At day's end, this busy industrial community turns to its theater for relaxing escape from daily routine duties. Still other outlets for comfortable and pleasant diversion are found at nearby Lake Lure and Chimney Rock, two nationally famous mountain resorts located within the westernmost section of Rutherford County. firmly rooted in past progress and development, Rutherford County holds vast and scarcely developed resources yet, which demand only vision, courageous leadership, and earnest labor to convert them to use and wealth. As Rutherford County continues to grow with the textile development of the New South, he will continue to progress as well, thus ensuring the future of her established businesses and extending a natural invitation to bigger business and increased population.
It's memory.
In a second, that looks like a good-sized plane.
It's history.
And hit the World Trade Center.
Now, please, John.
It's culture.
Don't let me down, will you?
And it's going to be lost forever. According to UCLA, 50% of all films produced in the United States prior to 1950 have disappeared. Much of historic film and television now exists only on obsolete and deteriorating media formats. At New Ray Digital, we specialize in the preservation of media content, including customized digitization, restoration, and media asset management solutions. Our experienced team of archivists migrate all formats of media content with state-of-the-art facilities and equipment second to none. If you've got it, New Ray can digitize it. New Ray restoration artists clean, enhance, and restore your media, giving the past a new life. Easily search and find clips in your video archive with New Ray Access, our proprietary innovative media content platform. New Ray Access, a media cloud solution, generates time-coded text transcripts and metadata from video content, delivering a complete time-coded transcript, tag set, and dynamic thumbnail images for video assets. And if you're looking for somewhere to store your media collection, we have a safe, climate-controlled facility to save you money and space. New Ray offers numerous secure delivery options to accommodate your needs, including preservation on the cloud, LTO, optical disc, hard drives, or proprietary software. We're living in a modern digital world, but there is still tremendous value in the media content living on these legacy formats. Here at New Ray Digital, we're working hard every day to make this valuable content accessible so you and generations to come can benefit from them. You've got one shot at preserving your content before it's gone. Don't let your history be forgotten.